Alrighty, here's another straight line graph we're going to draw. We've got a formula, we've got a table of values, and we've got a graph. Now, obviously, I'm keeping those in. You would normally have to graph them yourself. You'd normally have to draw them. For those of you who have grid books, you're a step ahead because you already have it as a grid. If you don't have a grid book, hopefully, if I remember, I will have grid paper at the classroom, and you can just grab a sheet, draw the ones you need to draw. It is much quicker than having to use a ruler to measure it up. 5 millimeter grids are always good. It gives you a lot of options for either going really small numbers, like really small spacing, so you can get a lot of numbers, or you can do two spaces and get a few less numbers, but much more space. All right, enough of that. We are going to do it once again. X is our independent variable, and we're going to choose values for X. I'll give you a hint. We're going to have naught in the middle. We're going to have -1, -2, 1, and 2 again. Now, you're going to chuck these into a calculator. So you're going to put -2 into there. You're going to put -1, 0, 1, and 2. I'm not going to do all those calculations every time we do this because you should be able to do them. Suffice to say that 2 times -2 is -4, -4 minus 1 is -5. Okay, you can chuck it into a calculator. 2 times 1, oh, that should be a -1, Russell. 2 times -1 is -2, -2 minus 1 is -3. 2 times 0 is 0, -1. Then we've got 1 and we've got 3. Once again, we plot these. So what's the difference between this one and the one we just did? The only real difference is that it's got this -1 on there as well. Last one we had 3x. This one we've got 2x minus 1. So all they're doing is adding in another step. Apart from that, it's exactly the same. You'll also notice it doesn't go through the origin this time. So we've got -2, -5, so we're down there. Then we've got -1, -3, 0, 1, 0, -1, then 1, 1, and 2, 3. Once again, I'm going to try and draw a straight line through this. First one wasn't too bad in the last example, but this one it'll do for me. So there you go. Once again, use a ruler. But that's all you need to do. They're your 5 points. Now, I haven't written down what all the points were. -2, -5. I'm not going to keep doing that. You guys should probably do it, but it's up to you. But once you've got them in your table of values, you have got -2, -5. You have -1, -3. You have 0, -1. You have 1, 1, and you have 2, 3. Okay, so you should make sure that you know that you've got to do that. Me personally, I think if you've drawn the table of values, you should be able to just go straight from there to there and do it. But if you're not certain, by all means, write that down. You're never going to lose marks for actually doing extra work. Anyway, we're done.